Alright guys, welcome back. This is part 2 of the Bandit. Yeah, I kind of like that name, the Bandit. It reminds me of Smokey and the Bandit. Alright, so what I wanted to actually go over, we're doing the wheel bearings, we're lubricating them up with the good old Super Tech lubrication. Got it from my local Walmart, O'Reilly's, wherever. Still on the same side, but last video was about almost 20 minutes long, and that is going to take forever to upload. So we went ahead and made it a part 2. So when you're putting the wheel bearings back into the wheel carrier, you have to make sure that you push the wheel bearing far enough into the wheel carrier back here. Here, let me zoom you guys in so you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, that worked. I really need to put some other down. White is having a hard time to focus. Okay, so right back in here, the wheel carrier, you got to push the bearing far enough back because, like, remember when I told you there's this little washer right here? You have to make sure that the wheel bearing is pushed back far enough in the carrier so this fits flush with the carrier, so you can actually stick the little itty bitty tiny, let's see, where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, little tiny drive pin inside the CVD. So, like so. Now it sits nice and flush. And now since the pin is in, now we'll put our wheel on. Zoom back out. Try and do this a little bit better this time around. Don't worry, the duct tape is not going to stay there, so please don't comment much hating about it. That will be changed. And my nice homemade slicks from the rear, or the original tires, I cut the knobs off of front and rear, made slicks out of them. A whole lot better in my opinion. A whole lot better. This car got so much more fun doing that one little mod. So, oh, I'm not even in the camera here. Sorry, the view of this tablet is so weird, the way that I actually looks around. Now the wheel hex for me is a 7mm, so that's why I'm using a 7mm socket. Now I noticed with these you can't get them too tight. You barely even tighten them at all, really, and it binds. It puts a lot of restriction, but you don't lose a lug nut. Or I would have lost a lug nut a long time ago. Oh, that feels so much better already. Okay, that is one tire done. Let's go ahead and do the front side. Since you guys kind of got a view of it, we're going to go ahead and do some of these off camera real quick. Alright guys, so, whoa, we are way off. What happened here? Alright, that's about where we're at. So let me zoom in. Sorry guys, I have lube all over my hand. I know, that's what she said, I know. Okay, let's bring this closer for you guys here. Alright, that's a little better. Alright, so what we're doing here, we're on the last set. What I like doing is I like taking the CVDs as well. See, my hands all, all looby. This is the reason why, okay? So, get some lube on my hand, and I'll just spread it all over the shaft. I know. I had to do it, guys. Had to do it. Okay. So now, got all good, and got the wheel bearings already lubed up, put back into the turnbuckle, or the turnknuckle, not buckle. Now we just need to put the CVD back in, which went in there nice and smooth like it should. I don't got my big old arm in the way. Now we need to take that O-ring, or that spacer I was telling you guys about, put it over the shaft, and I did make sure this time that I put the wheel bearings all the way into the carrier beforehand this time, so no issues. Alright, blam. And that is done. So now we're going to put our tire back on. So later I might empty out the fluid in the shocks in the front. I'm running a full droop setup, and I've already explained to you guys why that is, I believe, right in last episode in part 1. I like putting them on, backing them off a lot better. They're still rough. I don't know if you guys can hear that. They're like gook in there. That was about as best we're gonna get. Maybe we, let's see. I might be able to go a little looser. Run them. Oh, that one's way too loose. Touch that one back on a little bit. Alright, so that one's about good as we're gonna go. Okay. Wheel bearings are done. I'm put my little aluminum tray. I already explained in another episode. So what is it? It is a Recone. It's apparently what it's called. Throw that out the way. Wipe my hands off. Now I think we're also going to do the motor too. I think we're going to pull the motor off. We're going to do the motor as well. Try to get some of those wheel bearings. I just don't want the access to come out all over the ESC. So let's go ahead and get ready to do that. Got our K here. Okay. Now I only got one screw in the spur gear casing. I've been setting the slipper clutch and all that fun stuff lately. Almost lost my sand. Alright, that would have been completely horrible. Alright, that seems a little better. Alright, there we go. And just a little bit. I think that should about do. So that way you guys can see what I'm doing here. I'm do to my best capability. Keep my big old hand out the way. Alright, so I'm going to pull that screw off, which comes the case. See, spur gear cover. And the teeth and everything are really nice. I do have it nice and loose in there. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Just barely enough to where you can barely even hear a click. Now the motor, the motor is about seized. There's no ands, ifs, or buts about that. So let's go ahead. Oh, the bottom one was actually about to fall off. Oh, come on, sucker. Let's see. Here you guys see what I'm doing. Everyone knows how to pull off a motor. At least I sure do hope so. Now, since I do not have the pinion set screw, what I did have to do was cut out some of the motor mount housing around the pinion down here with a razor blade. So I can just grab my motor, slide the whole motor out. Makes it a whole lot easier. Doesn't really affect the way it's driving any. There we go. Set the car off to the side. And now can I show you guys the original Traxxas Stinger motor. It's the original motor that came with this car about a decade ago, and it's still running. Good old 20 turn. I am not 100% sure on the pinion size, but yeah, that is really hard turn, but it still runs. So we're gonna try just putting a little bit of lube down in there, you know, maybe try to help out the bearings a little bit. At least I'm hoping it's gonna help out the bearings some. So y'all about to find out with me, huh? I feel like I've done this with a motor prior to this, so we will find out. Go in there. Go in there. Oh, it seems like it's turning a lot better. Trying to spin it around. Trying to get it inside the actual bearings. Now it's starting to come out. Oh, that's not good. I don't think your motor's supposed to do that. Maybe it was me trying to pry it off. Alright, so now we're just gonna wipe it all up. Clean out the lube. I know so many, that's what she says in here right now. I'll have to find a new saying sooner or later. Used it in one episode and I'm already getting tired of it. I can only imagine you guys are too. Let's see, do we have any air in here? Thought we had some pressurized air. Do we not? Where did it go? This is where we had air. I'm guessing we do not. Nope, no air in the studio today. Yeah, clean off of that. How filthy is that? I don't even know if I'm gonna make it worse or make it any better. I bet that just sounded lovely on your guys' end. Alright, so let's get the lube out of the way. Now since we got that done. And I know everyone knows how to put a motor back in. So I think I'm going to call this one about a wrap, guys. Go see if the 1500 milliha Shark that I have going, which was actually another original battery for this car. How ironic is that? Gonna go see how that's doing on the charger. And my poor wife, I have been neglecting her all day trying to get these videos out for you guys. So I am gonna go spend my poor beautiful wife some attention. So stay with me, guys, and see another episode of the 134 Bandit. Hopefully next time will be a run video. Stay in tune, and thank you guys. Please hit that like and subscribe. Share with your buddies if you guys are enjoying it. If not, please let me know what I can do to help you guys out. See you guys on the next episode.